Yes, I know it's urgent, alright. Okay, wait, I'll come back to you later, alright? Okay, I'll rush it out, alright? Okay, say wait already. Aiyo, what's the purpose of life?
Hey there, theologians! Welcome back to my channel for another insightful episode. Today, we embark on a journey to discover how to live a life full of purpose and joy. And to guide us on this path, we have an extraordinary guest with a rich background. Our guest believes that everyone is a success by nature, wanting to love and live life to the fullest. She has touched and transformed many lives by showing them the beauty of their true selves and empowering them to lead a life of purpose and joy. Now, I've talked about total health care, sharing with you about financial health, talk about physical health. We will be talking about mental health, but today we are going to talk about something really important, which is emotional health. So our guest, over the past 12 years, she was a change catalyst in several major corporations, but her inner calling led her to seek a more meaningful life. Our guest today is not just a professional, but a true specialist in breathworks. Now I know many of you will be thinking, what is breathworks? Akan datang. Wait a minute, we will share more as we continue this journey together with our guest. She's learned from both masters from the West and gurus from the East, harmonizing the neuroscience of the mind and breath. Through the simple yet powerful nature of breathwork, she has helped countless people living a fulfilling life. Let us welcome our guest for today, Gladys, as she leads us on a journey to find purpose and joy. Hi Gladys, you believe in empowering people to lead a life of purpose and joy. Sounds great, but what do we mean by it?
Okay, to answer this question, I will have to bring everybody back in the memory lane to remember that as a baby, when we are born and as we grow up, the thing that we are being taught and conditioned to believe from young is that we have to study hard, work hard, find a job, and what else? Get a house, start a family, have a car, all the 5 C's, right? So we learn that success in life or my purpose in life that will give me joy is an external thing. Things that I can see, things that can be measured, in dollar and cent. The thing here is with this belief, with this conditioning, 2 possible outcomes. One is, yes, you get what you want. So just like climbing a mountain, you reach the top of the mountain, you feel, woo, very good. After a while, the dissatisfaction will settle in and then you say, I'm going for the next mountain. So it's always chasing after something. And you get what you want, you pursue what you want, and the feeling is dissatisfaction. And the second possible outcome is people, after working very hard, attempting to get their first million, yet they don't reach it, they will feel that I'm lousy, I'm not good enough. So with these 2 outcomes, that's the reason why, for me, myself, I feel very dissatisfied pursuing all this external stuff in life. And for me, after all this year of looking at it, I decided that, it's time to look inward. And as the viewer here, I would like to ask you a question. And you please touch your heart and answer it very honestly. You don't have to tell us. How happy are you? And many people that I work with also identify and resonate with this sensation. So it's a feeling that there is something more. Besides being a great daughter, besides being a great wife, a great employee, a great mother, there's something else about me or about life that I haven't known yet.
Which is why I find that it's quite common for people to kind of like feel lost. Especially after working for many years and or when kids have grown up. Then suddenly, probably we're asking ourselves this question, what is the purpose of life, right? So that is a really big word. So my question to Gladys would be, how do we then identify our purpose in life? If you are going to pursue, your journey about purpose and happiness.
I'm going to bust some myths about purpose in life, okay? Let's go back I like to go back to the time when we are born. As a baby, what is the purpose of life for a baby? Very easy. Eat, sleep, and poop. That's the purpose of life as being a baby. We don't ask the baby to complete a project, right? And then as we grow up, as a child, as a toddler, and then we go to school, what's the purpose of life for this child? Is to learn and then have lots of fun learning. I hope from now on, our society introduce this thing about fun of learning, not just acing in exams. And once a person reaches teenagehood, what's the purpose of life for a teenage? To build an identity. People talk about being defiant, being rebellious. In fact, it's because they're building their own identity separate from their parents. And their purpose is continue to have fun learning and building this identity into young adulthood. Right? Now the challenge comes in when we step out into the society, doing what we were conditioned and told to do. Get a job, get married, have a family, have a house. And suddenly the purpose of life becomes very complicated.
And also we are taking on different roles in life.
Exactly.
Yeah, like for me and for Gladys as well, right? Not only just an employee, but also a daughter, continue to be a daughter. Then we start being mother of one, mother of two, some even mother of four. Yeah, and a wife also. Yes, and friends, siblings. Yes.
Yeah, so with all this, roles and objectives and goals in life, just craving for our attention, the original purpose in life get mothered, and people think that, oh, now my purpose in life is to be successful. And how you define success? Oh, I need to climb up the corporate ladder. So if, for example, I'm a wife, I want to climb up the corporate ladder, is that my only purpose in life? I have a child. My purpose in life, in fact, if I prioritize it, is to raise a child that can live a happy and healthy life. Yet, while I'm building that, I may forget about this and keep pursuing the corporate ladder and neglect it. That main purpose is to create a child, not create, co-create or help the child, raise the child to build that confidence that he or she can live a happy and healthy life. We lose sight of it. So if, let's say, for example, you're a young adult and you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Let's say girlfriend, okay? You're a man, you have a girlfriend. And I will ask you, what do you want out of this relationship? Is this relationship going to be a long-term relationship? If it is, then you need to factor this into your purpose in life. How can you nurture this relationship? And many a time as a young man in this society, what do you think they will do first? Career, of course, right? They need to climb, money, they need to be a millionaire, they need to be a multi-millionaire before they propose to the girlfriend. Now, as we go this way, he forgot that he need to nurture this relationship. That's one example that I can think of.
Yes, but it seems like, when we talk about this on purpose and life, it is a luxury, or purpose and joy. It sounds like a luxury because our previous generation having working hard for a living and probably have not given a thought about this. The older generation will say, 我们太好命了. Yes, it's like, because we are too well fed. Yeah, in the Maslow's hierarchy, we know that, our basic needs are met, security is met. So everyone now looking for the top, which is self-actualization. So do you think that's the case?
Okay, if I have any parents telling me that, wow, 你的命很好, first I will say thank you. Thank the previous generations because of the hard work of the previous generation that our era, we have satisfied the lowest needs in the Maslow hierarchy of needs. It's because of their hard work. I love to travel, and when I go to third world country, I do see people still living in the physiological needs and safety needs, satisfying this. Of course, for them, they will not be asking questions like, what is my purpose in life? They will work hard, earn money, bring the money back, provide food for the family. Yeah. I'm not saying that it's good or bad, right or wrong, that we are in different pockets of these needs, or we are living in different countries. All happens for a reason. The thing here is when I travel to third world country like this, it helps me to remind me to appreciate life back here. To say thank you to our older generation that they have helped us lift our needs into area where we can start to build our self-esteem, area where we can look at self-realization, self-actualization.
Having that purpose and finding that joy is not just for the young people. I think everyone, really, everyone needs it. Probably our previous generation needs it as well. It's just that they didn't say. Yes, so it's always, now we have heard of these young people saying, or my generation telling that, YOLO, I'm not sure Gladys have heard of this term YOLO.
Very new to me actually.
You only live once. So does having a purpose in life equate to this thing about the YOLO concept? Yes.
All depends on our perspective in life. Okay, Okay, for me, when I asked Pauline, what is YOLO? Oh, yeah, I'm like, okay, when I heard this, in my perspective, I'm living a YOLO life. Meaning, I look at what I want to experience more of in life, and I will create opportunities to experience more of in life. For example, when I was in my teenager years, I already know I want to be a mother. So that is my purpose, and I pursue it. So yeah, I live for what I want. And then after that, I start to think that, wow, we humans live on land, and then we have the sea, we have the sky. So I want to live life, enjoying life in these three areas. So talk about land. How do I enjoy myself? Pursuing life purpose while living life on land. When I go to other countries, I make sure I connect with local people to experience what it is, life about, what their culture on the ground. So that is the land. And now I'm thinking, okay, I want to explore the sea, I want to explore the sky. What do I need? I need to dive, I need to fly. So because of that, what do I need to do? I need to make sure my health is fit and healthy, and I can do all these sports, right? But yet for another group of people, if you talk about YOLO concept, then they may be thinking, oh, I better do it now, I may die anytime, let me eat whatever I want, let me drink whatever I want, and I don't care about my health, let me just do it once and for all. I would say, thank you, you are living your purpose in life, because by you doing that, I see it and I know that, okay, I will choose to live a healthier life, not eating everything on the table, not drinking everything that I want, so that I can maintain a healthy and fit body in order to go diving, in order to go flying.
So in this high-pressured city, let's put it maybe the context of Singapore, well, one of the most expensive city in the world, okay? How can we manage the stress brought about between putting rice on the table and seeking our life purpose?
Okay, in order to answer this question, I would like to propose a new concept about stress. Now, to me, there are two types of stress. The first type of stress is something that is not within our control, something that just happened a matter of fact. For example, if there's a fire, I know I would not want to put my hand into the fire. So the stress is to be aware that there is danger around me and I do not go into that danger zone. Right? Or for example, if let's say I want to go to do scuba diving, I need to have oxygen tank, I need to learn how to dive safely, and the stress is I need to learn something new. I need to overcome maybe the fear of going into the deep ocean. Yeah. So these are stress that empower us. Empower us to do what? Empower us to make informed decisions and take proper actions. Now, the second type of stress, I will call it mental stress. Now, stress like what? Oh, I met people that come to me and say, Gladys, I want to quit my job, I'm very unhappy with my work. And I say, okay, then you quit. But I need to, bring money, I need to pay mortgage. Okay, then you don't quit. Oh, but I want to live a purposeful life. So I ask, what is your purpose in life? Oh, I don't know. Common, right? And so with this, it's a mental stress that do not empower us. I call it disempowering stress. Stress like, oh, I want to lose weight, but I like to eat dessert. And then my friend invite me to a birthday party, I see all the cakes and I want to eat the cakes, but I want to lose weight. So all these are mental stress. When I say mental stress, it's because it haven't happened yet. Not unlike the first type of stress, it happened already or it's in the process of happening. This is just happening inside the head. So I'll ask people, do not waste your time learning how to manage this mental stress. Because it's just in your head. I would rather you spend your time and focus on learning how to manage the first type of stress. So your question about putting rice on the table versus living a purposeful life, I would turn it into the first type of stress by asking myself first, do I want to put rice on the table? Yes, yes. So it's a positive stress. I want to put rice on the table. Then I'll ask myself, how can I do that? How much money do I need every month? And what kind of work I would like to exchange to receive this income? I can manage this stress, right? And turning the living life purpose into the first type of stress. So they are not against each other. These two are not fighting. These two are complementary. Then I will ask, okay, I want to live a purposeful life. And what does purposeful life mean to me? At this point in time, oh, I have a child to feed. Then my purpose is to make sure the child has a healthy environment, happy environment to grow. And these two turn it into the first type of stress that empower us. You will be able to make conscious decisions and take appropriate actions in life.
But if they need help, right? Now, well, Gladys, I mentioned the first type of stress and the second type of stress. But if I do not know what it means and what to do next, what can I do about it?
Right. Yeah, the very first thing, yeah, is press the button called pause.
Pause.
Just pause. So we are so busy in life chasing after all this thing or just paying the bills every month. We lost track of what is really meaningful to us. So I will always share with people, press the button pause, take a few deep breaths. In the moment we breathe, actually, you find that the state of the mind get less stressful. Yeah, just take a pause first. And after you take a pause, then the next question is, I will ask people, are you ready for the next step? So after 15 years helping people with my mission and vision with this work as a breath worker, I put this into 3 key buttons that everyone can remember easily. So pause button, the second one, the purge button, yeah, and the third one, the play button.
Okay, pause, purge, play. 3 Ps.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. So do you want to learn the 3 Ps? Gladys, are you willing to share more about the 3 Ps?
Of course, this is what I live to do.
That's it for today's episode. Stay tuned for part 2 where Gladys will share with you the 3 Ps on how to manage stress and seek mental clarity. Remember, pause, purge, play. If you found this exploration of purpose and joy insightful, don't forget to show your support by hitting the like and subscribe buttons. Share your thoughts in the comments and let us know what else you want us to cover. Remember, it's all about taking care of your body, mind, heart, and wallet for a happier and healthier you.